Last time out, it was the Tornadoes that got the victory in this matchup, spoiled Trinity team that was coming off another successful weekend at that point in time, was trying to gain some momentum, and of course Concordia was able to put an end to that.
Today in San Antonio. And up and inside, and he hits Swift. So the leadoff man reaches by the hit by pitch.
Yeah.
So now Aaron Gomez in the batter's box. Really worse in that department. Swing and a miss. And that's strike three. First strikeout of the day for Michael Boki.
I'll try and finish right around the zone, but nothing over the middle of the plate.
That's strike three. Colby Christensen goes down looking, and there's 2 outs on the board for the Tigers. Boki will now work against Kalen Clark. And ball 4. Some surprise here in the stadium at that call, and we'll have to see it on the replay.
The one that caught him looking for out number 2.
Grounded up the middle, a base hit. 1 run coming around, it will score, and the Tornadoes take a 1-0 lead here in San Antonio.
Inconsistent now after the first run has come across because of that call earlier.
In for strike 3. Second strikeout of the inning for Michael Boki. He gets out of it, but Concordia gets a run. It's 1-0 Tornadoes. We'll see the Tigers up to bat when we come back. And pitching for the Tornadoes, Jake Lancaster, making his first start of the year, his 6th appearance, comes in with a 1-0 record and a 4.09 ERA. He faces the dangerous Jack Peterson. Hit into right, it falls, and that ball's going all the way to the corner. Peterson's going to second base, and he will stay there with a stand-up lead-off double for Trinity. As now Caleb Woodward, playing in right field today, comes up to bat.
Very close to the bags right now.
Grounded up the middle to short. And the throw in time for out number 1, but Peterson takes third. It's now the second baseman, Colt Harris, up to bat. Peterson waiting on third. Inside, ball 4, and that'll put runners at the corners. As now the DH, Alex Monson up. Outside, ball 4, and they're filled with cats. We'll face Brett Jones, making his first start of the year at third base, but there were missed opportunities. As Monson puts that into left, it'll fall. Peterson comes around to score. Harris thought about it, but he goes back to third. Base is still loaded, and this game is tied. As the left fielder, Max Milligan, opportunity. Grounded to the pitcher, throws to home for the force out, and there's 2 away. Good play by Lancaster. As the catcher, Matthias Riding, steps up to the plate.
Could have missed.
Runners go. There's strike 3. Riding goes down looking, and they leave him loaded. That's strike 3. Lawler goes back to the dugout. 3 strikeouts on the day for Michael Boki, 1 away in the inning.
Take a couple more steps, but also probably played a little safer and diving back sooner.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1 out on the board as Champness heads back to the dugout.
How well he works at bats.
Take strike 3 down the chute. And there's 2 outs in the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts from Lancaster.
Actually touching the line, then it has to be a foul ball.
As swing and a miss, that's strike 3. Foul tip into the catcher's glove to end the inning. Boki allows a base runner, but sends us to the bottom of the 3rd on Tiger Network. 1-1 between Concordia and Trinity.
Deering holding up. I believe it was Colt Harris who rounded hard and ultimately decided to stay put.
Grounded to short, could be 2. Throw to first in time. And it is an inning-ending double play. Swift, the shortstop, makes it happen as he sends us to the top of the 4th on Tiger Network.
Their arms at the plate. Nice job of fouling off so many consecutive pitches.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Another strikeout for Michael Boki. And there's 1 away in the top of the 4th. In strike 3. Boki gets him looking, the 7th strikeout of the day for Michael Boki, and there's 2 down in the 4th. The new pitcher in for Concordia, it's David Matthews. Swing and a miss, that's strike 3. And Champness goes back to the dugout. Another 0 put on the board, this one by David Matthews. As Concordia heads back to the dugout like ants marching, we will continue on Tiger Network. New pitcher in the game for Trinity, it's Jonathan Newman, who comes in with a very impressive record of 3-0 and an ERA of about half a run per 9 innings.
Used it to throw a lot of strikes.
Grounded to Champness at short, a bobble, and that'll be an error as Gomez reaches the leadoff man aboard for Concordia. 1-2 pitch. Hit in the air to center. Peterson ranging back and makes the catch on the warning track. A good play by Jack Peterson out in center field to Rob Christian. 2-0. Rip to right, and it falls into the corner again. A repeat of what he did the first time around. He stays at second for his second double of the game.
It's just his ability to place it, have an understanding.
As that's bunted down the third base line, throw to first. Not in time. Woodward reaches and runners at the corners with nobody out. Antonio, new pitcher in for the Tornadoes is Noah Kelly, the senior from Las Vegas, Nevada. Hit to left, and it falls. Peterson comes around to score, and the Tigers take their first lead of the game. An RBI single from Colt Harris.
2 strike counts where they're significantly behind.
Ripped to left center, it falls. Woodward comes around. He will score, throw to third in time, and they get Harris, but the Tigers tack on another run. It's 3-1 Trinity.
Just stop.
It should stop. It's terrible. Swing and a miss from Riding. A strikeout from Noah Kelly, and it leaves 2 runners stranded, but the Tigers tack on 2 more to take a 3-1 lead as we head to the 6th.
Good excuse to get out to the ballpark. Bark in the Park, actively on the schedule. I think it's a Wednesday evening activity, though.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Is Matias able to handle the foul tip, and there's 1 away in the top of the 6th. Swing and a miss, that's strike 3. Another strikeout for Jonathan Newman, and there's 2 away.
I think even more so considering the departures of a lot of the arms.
Grounded past the dive of Harris into right field. Peterson loses control of it for a second, and it costs them some base runners. Now runner coming home, but he will not get there. Arms thrown out, trying to score, and that is how the inning ends. We'll see it again. Ball field, a new pitcher in for Concordia. It's Travis Brick, the sophomore from Spring, Texas, making his 4th appearance of the year. Comes in with a 1-0 record. The win against Trinity the last time these 2 teams met back in late March. 3 of the 4 infielders not regular starters today as Champness rips this down the third base line. Champness digging in for 2. The throw in time, and they got him. Looked like a for sure double off the bat, but not the case, as Champness is thrown out for the second out of the inning.
Times through any order. I feel like opposing hitters haven't had a ton of opportunity to face off against him. Second, definitely not 3rd times in a single game.
As Gomez hits that into center field for a base knock in this inning. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, that's strike 3. Newman leaves the runner at second stranded as we head to the bottom of the 7th. Trinity still up 3-1 on Tiger Network. New pitching for Concordia, it's Ryan Bailey making his 9th appearance of the year. Comes in with a record of 2-1, an ERA of 2.2. 1 out on the board for the Tornadoes. Swing and a miss, that's strike 3. And there's 2 away in the bottom of the 7th. Guys like Jonathan Newman have settled into these new roles and done well. As that strike 3, Newman gets him looking. As we head to the bottom of the 8th, Tigers still up 3-1. They'll come up to bat when we come back on Tiger Network. New arm in for Concordia. It's Mason Bradenberger, the junior from Clifton, Texas, making his 9th appearance of the year. Comes in with an impressive ERA of 2.6. 1-2 pitch. Went around, that's strike 3, 1 down in the inning.
That's not putting up as many runs as they should.
Strike 3 as Riding represents the second out of the inning. New Armin for the Tigers, it's Will Hellings.
Just a little bit.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. And there's 1 down in the 9th. They've already come back against Trinity once this year. As that's hit up the middle, a base knock for Swift. Runner stays at second, and it's a 1-out knock to put 2 on for Concordia. Pitch. 2-2 pitch. Hit up the middle, it's a base hit. It could score a run. It won't. They'll hold Armes at third, and the bases are loaded in the top of the 9th.
Texas Rangers fan myself. Scary sight as Josh Young broke his hand on something similar yesterday, and he does the same thing again in the next offering.
That's what it sounded like. It's more of a thud versus a clink, and that's strike 3.
Yeah, didn't hit the bat again.
So an odd strikeout, and there's 2 away in the 9th. Yeah, same thing.
All that much yet.
Foul tip into the glove, strike 3, and that's the ball game. The Tigers get their first win on Tuesday since April of 2022 as they split the year-long series with Concordia 1-1, a 3-1 victory for Trinity.